Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract money so easily, while others struggle their whole lives without achieving prosperity? Maybe what you're doing wrong has nothing to do with your effort, but with how you direct your mind. There's an ancient Buddhist practice that can completely transform your relationship with money. And the best part? It's not complicated. It doesn't involve magic formulas or hidden secrets. In fact, the secret lies in something as simple as a jar. That's right, a jar. The wealth jar is a powerful technique that channels your intentions and energy to attract abundance and prosperity. But be careful. What we're about to discuss goes against much of what you usually hear. Forget those empty promises of getting rich without effort. Here, the focus is on who you are inside, not what the external world tells you. Everything starts in your mind, and the jar is just a tool to strengthen that connection between what you think and what you attract. Sounds simple? It's more powerful than you can imagine. If you're tired of trying without seeing results, this video might be exactly what's been missing in your life. We're going to show you how an ancient practice can be the key to unlocking the flow of money and opportunities in your life. Get ready to learn something that few people know, and that can revolutionize the way you think about finances and prosperity. Buddhism teaches us a valuable lesson. Everything starts in the mind. The way you think shapes your reality. It's no wonder many Buddhist masters say, "What you think, you become." This concept is powerful because it puts the key to transforming your life in your hands, including your financial situation. The wealth jar technique is an ancient practice that applies this principle. By focusing your energy and thoughts on prosperity, you start to attract abundance in a way that may seem magical at first, but is actually a direct reflection of your inner state. Imagine your mind as a garden. If you plant seeds of wealth and water them with attention and care, what will grow? Prosperity, of course. Now think of the wealth jar as the tool that will help you cultivate this garden. It's not an instant solution, but a physical reminder, something you can see and touch, that reinforces your intention to attract abundance. As you build this jar, each item you add carries an intention, a purpose, and your mind, by focusing on it daily, begins to align your actions and emotions with the goal of thriving. Let's think about the practice. The technique is simple, but its depth is surprising. It all starts with choosing the items. It's not just about placing them in the jar. You need to be present, mindful. When you add a crystal, for example, visualize your life filled with financial opportunities. When placing a bay leaf, write your goals clearly on it. This kind of practice helps to strengthen your connection with what truly matters, your intention. Every time you see the jar, it becomes a constant reminder of where you're heading and that the path to abundance has already begun. This practice reflects one of the core principles of Buddhism, the power of the mind over matter. Although the items in the jar are symbolic, the real work happens inside you. Your mind is like a magnet. If you deeply believe in the possibility of wealth, you'll start noticing opportunities that you previously overlooked. Perhaps a new project at work, a business idea, or even an unexpected opportunity will appear on the horizon. There are no coincidences when your mind is focused and aligned. The wealth jar is not about promising overnight riches. It's not a trick or magic. The jar is a symbol, a focal point that guides your mind and energy. The real power lies in your belief, in the strength you give to your intention. When well directed, the mind has the capacity to create realities. And by working on this concept, the person not only attracts more money, but also develops a mindset that recognizes prosperity in every detail of life. The human mind is a powerful tool, but it's often underestimated. Everything starts with the focus and intention you place on your actions. The wealth jar, as mentioned earlier, doesn't hold mystical power itself, but acts as a catalyst to direct your mind and energy toward your financial goals. When you take the time to create a ritual, like the wealth jar, you are committing yourself to your prosperity goals. It becomes a physical reminder that abundance is not just an external matter, but something that must be cultivated from within. Imagine your mind is like a flashlight in a dark room. If you aim that light at one corner, only that part becomes illuminated. The wealth jar works the same way. It helps you focus your inner light on your finances, making opportunities and resources that were once out of reach more visible. This intentional focus is what transforms vague dreams into concrete goals. Each time you look at the jar, it's a reminder that you're investing your energy in something greater than just accumulating material wealth. You're building an abundance mindset. For instance, think about someone who wants to save money for a personal project, like starting a small business. Adding coins or notes to the jar not only symbolizes the act of saving, but it's also a gesture that reinforces your intention and commitment. Every coin placed in the jar comes with a visualization. This is one more step toward my dream. When this becomes part of a daily or weekly routine, your subconscious begins to believe and work towards making that goal a reality. Another crucial aspect is intention. It's no use placing items or money in the jar without a clear and strong intention of attracting prosperity. Abundance, according to Buddhist teachings and many spiritual traditions, comes from within. If you don't genuinely believe in the possibility of prosperity, it will be difficult to materialize. So before starting any practice, make sure your intentions align with what you truly desire. And remember, it's not just about wanting money, but being willing to do what it takes to achieve it, whether through hard work, financial education, or habit changes. In the end, the jar becomes more than just a simple object. It transforms into a symbol of your commitment to yourself and your financial future. Every time you encounter it, it's an opportunity to reflect on your actions, beliefs, and where you're placing your focus. True change happens when you understand that prosperity is not something external, but a manifestation of your dedication and internal intentions. Each item you place in the money jar carries a special meaning, reinforcing your intention to attract prosperity. Let's start with cinnamon. Long regarded as a symbol of wealth and prosperity, cinnamon also has an invigorating aroma that uplifts the environment and strengthens your commitment to abundance. By adding cinnamon to the jar, you're bringing this symbol of wealth into your life in a tangible way. Imagine placing cinnamon in the jar while visualizing financial opportunities coming to you, as if the scent is attracting them. Sea salt, on the other hand, plays a different yet equally important role. It is a purifying element, known for clearing negative energies that might block the flow of prosperity. Think of the salt as an invisible shield protecting your energy field, keeping it clean and prepared to receive abundance. Each time you add a pinch of salt to the jar, imagine yourself releasing all doubts and fears that are holding you back from achieving your goals. It's as if the salt is clearing the path for abundance to flow freely into your life. The bay leaf is another powerful item. In ancient Greece, a laurel wreath symbolized victory and success. And by placing this leaf in your jar, you're channeling that same energy. Write your intentions directly on the bay leaf, whether it's something specific like, I want to pay off my debts, or more general like, I attract new income opportunities. Writing down your intentions brings clarity and commitment to them. By doing so, you're not just thinking about your goals, but manifesting them into a physical form, creating a link between your mind and reality. Another key element is nutmeg. Though small, it carries associations with luck and unexpected gains. Nutmeg is used in various spiritual traditions to attract good fortune. When adding it to the jar, imagine a positive shift in your finances, perhaps a bonus at work, an unexpected debt cleared, or even a financial gift. This practice strengthens your belief that the unexpected can also be a source of abundance, and that life can surprise you with opportunities when you least expect them. Lastly, there are crystals, which are widely known for their energetic properties. Aventurine is recognized as the stone of opportunity, while pyrite is associated with wealth and prosperity. Jade brings balance and harmony, and citrine is a powerful tool for manifestation. By placing these crystals in the jar, you are aligning with the unique energies each one brings. Imagine that when you touch the jar, you're activating these energies, allowing them to flow freely into your life, attracting the opportunities you've been seeking. The power of intention and visualization is what truly makes the money jar effective. Each item you place inside the jar should not be a mere mechanical action. You need to infuse them with your intentions, turning every step of the process into a moment of deep connection with your desire for abundance. When you hold a crystal, for instance, you should genuinely feel in your heart the desire for prosperity, visualizing clearly what abundance means to you. Picture bills being paid, the vacations you want to take, and the financial opportunities that are on their way. Visualization is like giving clear instructions to your mind. It's not enough to simply wish for more money. You must visualize, in vivid detail, how that prosperity will manifest in your life. It's like drawing a map that will guide your energy in the right direction. When placing a bay leaf in the jar and writing your intentions on it, take a moment to close your eyes and imagine those intentions coming true. If it's a promotion at work, picture the scene, receiving the news, celebrating with loved ones. This practice strengthens the connection between your desire and your reality. Another crucial element is believing that prosperity is within your reach. Visualization without the conviction that it can actually happen is pointless. Often we sabotage ourselves with thoughts like, "This is too good to be true," or "I'm not capable of achieving that level of wealth." During this practice, you must push aside those limiting beliefs and fully embrace the idea that abundance is possible for you. As you place each item in the jar, mentally reinforce this belief. I deserve to prosper. Visualization doesn't have to be complex or time-consuming. It can be as simple as imagining a door opening to a new opportunity. But the most important part is doing it with focus and sincerity. If you commit to this process, you'll start to notice subtle changes in how your mind reacts to opportunities and challenges. For instance, instead of seeing financial difficulties as insurmountable obstacles, you'll begin to view them as opportunities for learning and growth, opening up space for creative solutions that you hadn't seen before. Intention and visualization are what set the money jar in motion. Think of them as the gears that make the entire system work. Without this internal focus, the jar is just a simple container with symbolic items. But with clear intention and vivid visualization, you transform this ritual into a powerful manifestation tool. By practicing this regularly, you'll be training your mind to always align with the abundance you desire to attract. Now that you understand the power behind the money jar, let's explore a practical example you can start today. Adding real money to the jar is one of the most direct and practical ways to reinforce your intentions of financial abundance. It doesn't matter if it's coins or small bills. The important thing is the symbolism behind the act. By placing this money into the jar, you're telling the universe and yourself that you're ready to receive more. Take a coin, hold it firmly, and before placing it in the jar, close your eyes and visualize that coin multiplying, like seeds you're planting, waiting for a plentiful harvest. Another practical example is holding the jar after you've filled it with the items, closing your eyes, and focusing on your financial goals. You can do this daily or during moments of silence and reflection. While holding the jar, visualize your goals being achieved. For instance, imagine your bills paid off, your emergency fund growing, or even that life project, like buying a house or starting a business, becoming a reality. This visualization should be as clear and detailed as possible, as if you're living that moment. The clearer the image in your mind, the stronger the impact of this practice. Also, make it a habit to renew your intentions periodically. Energy is fluid, and your goals may evolve as you do. Perhaps what you wanted 6 months ago is no longer your primary focus. Periodically reassess your intentions, remove or add new elements to the jar as a way to reinforce your commitment to your current goals. For example, if you've met a savings goal, you might now want to focus on a larger investment, such as a new training course or retirement plan. Adjust your intentions to match the present stage of your life. Another interesting aspect of this practice is the possibility of involving others. If you have family or a partner, you can turn the money jar into a collective practice. Everyone can contribute a coin or write their intentions on paper and place it in the jar. This creates a supportive atmosphere and reinforces the idea that prosperity isn't just individual, but something that can be shared and multiplied. Imagine how powerful it would be if together everyone began visualizing and attracting prosperity, not just for themselves, but for the whole group. This example of practice is simple but highly effective. It's not just a symbolic gesture, it's a daily commitment to your finances and your dreams. By holding the jar, visualizing and adding money, you're creating a ritual that over time strengthens your abundance mindset. Don't underestimate the power of these actions. They help train your mind to see and seize opportunities that once seemed distant or unattainable. With dedication, this practice will become a natural part of your journey toward prosperity. When it comes to spiritual practices and manifestation, timing can be a powerful ally. Performing the money jar ritual at specific times can amplify the energy of your intentions. For example, Sundays and Thursdays are traditionally associated with abundance and prosperity, making them ideal for this type of practice. Additionally, the new moon is a cosmic moment that supports new beginnings. By performing the ritual during the new moon, you're aligning your intentions with the natural cycle of renewal, making it the perfect time to plant the seeds of your new financial desires. Another important detail is the act of writing your intentions on paper. This gesture goes beyond simply holding a desire in your mind. When you write what you want, you materialize your intention, turning a thought into something tangible. And there's a special way to fold the paper toward you, a symbolic detail that represents drawing those intentions into your life. When you place this paper inside the jar, you're placing an order with the universe, and every day, the jar reinforces that message. But it's not just about doing the ritual at the right time. The practice needs consistency. Remember, prosperity isn't something that shows up out of nowhere. It's cultivated with intention and patience. This means dedicating a few minutes daily or weekly to reconnect with the jar. During those moments, visualize your intentions coming to life. If you've written down that you want to achieve financial independence, take time to see that goal clearly in your mind, imagining how it feels to have reached that level of freedom. The frequency can also depend on how connected you feel to the practice. If at any point you feel things aren't flowing or your energy is blocked, it might be time to refresh the practice. Adding new items to the jar or redoing the ritual on a different day could help revitalize your energy. The full moon, for instance, is a good time to cleanse your energy and reinforce your intentions, since it symbolizes the peak of a cycle. What's most important is that, while timing and rituals play a role, the consistency of your intention and the clarity of your focus matter the most. If you're committed to your prosperity and perform the ritual mindfully, the universe will begin to respond, opening doors and opportunities. So choose the time that resonates with you, but make it a regular practice, and you'll begin to see abundance manifesting in ways you never imagined. Now that you've learned about the power of the wealth jar and how intention and focus can transform your financial life, it's time to put this knowledge into action. What are you waiting for? Every day you delay in implementing something new, you're missing out on the abundance you desire. What's the next step you can take today to move closer to your financial goals? Ask yourself, what am I doing to truly manifest the prosperity I want? If you're ready to change your life, start applying these practices right now. Get a jar, gather the items, and make this ritual part of your daily routine. Believe me, the results will come, but only if you're committed to taking action. What will it feel like to finally see your financial goals come true? Remember, the real power comes from within you, and the jar is just the catalyst to awaken that strength. And if you enjoyed this video and want to keep learning how to transform your life, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way, you won't miss any of the powerful content we've prepared to help you on your journey to prosperity. And don't forget to leave a comment. My wealth is growing. Let's walk this path to abundance together. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.